education department at the BSO, about 3 years ago, we started a strategic planning process. And one of the goals from that process was to take our knowledge of all the things we've been doing in the schools, professional development, curriculum development, partnering, and begin to do that in a deeper process. So the idea of the BSO Academy School was formed, and then the discussion began with Dr. Johnson about how would we do that inside the Boston Public Schools. At that time that we were having that discussion, she was also thinking about merging schools, and so taking, schools, pulling them together for various reasons, but her decision to merge two elementaries into the Edison, which was a middle school, seemed ideal. We had been working in the two elementary schools. We knew Mary Driscoll as the principal here at the Edison, and the notion of bringing, three schools together, trying to create a learning and a community of teachers and students, it was an ideal opportunity for us. And so discussions with Mary Driscoll, who is absolutely supportive of the arts and understood immediately how music could be that community builder for her, was very open to it, and we started.
The Edison School is the Boston Symphony Orchestra Academy School, and we think of it as a long-term partnership. It's not like a 2-year grant or 3-year program. It's we've each decided to commit to a relationship that will help us develop a really truly arts integrated curriculum for our K-8 school.
Well, I think having the partnership and the resources of any arts organization in your building do many things. One, they certainly support the learning around arts, and arts are essential to learning, and we make that case all the time. But it also brings, I think, the kind of the broader perspective of the community into the building of learning. Sometimes schools kind of operate inside themselves, and people tend to think, well, I can't go into that building because it's a school and I don't belong in there. But really, in order for the community to really be a part of the learning of every child, it needs to be involved. And so for arts organizations to be able to come in, provide their resources, be what I call good neighbors, and to help create that total learning environment for students, to give teachers really, and in many cases, new and exciting ways to teach their curriculum. I think all of that comes to a building. And then for the arts organization, we really are being that partner. We're learning who our neighbors are. We're learning how what we do impacts the learning of students, the teaching of teachers, the parents who come in the building. And so I think having those organizations like the BSO in a building only enhances everything that goes on in that building.
Who was here last year? Great, you remember this song. Okay, we have Mr. Martinez on the congas today. Our grade 5 math teacher. Please give him a round of applause.
Here, about 40% of our students are new to the English language, and music is a universal language, so right away when they come in the door we have something to offer them which they completely understand already. But also music is an art form, it's also a rigorous academic discipline, and so it offers students an opportunity to work hard, to learn about how effective effort can improve performance, and for a lot of kids it's the hook, it's the thing that is going to get them up and excited and wanting to come to school.